Hey guys, so this is part 2 of my cosmetology series, and I'm going to talk to you all about my cosmetology school and how that whole experience was. My hair is kind of a mess today. I've been doing like homecoming hair and makeup and stuff like that all day, so when I'm doing that I just kind of whip my hair back and go with it. So apologize about that, but I really wanted to get this video up and talk to you guys. And first of all, just thank you so much for the response on my first video. Not even like view-wise, but comment-wise. I was like tearing up for some of those comments. They really mean a lot to me. Hearing your stories about your journey through, you know, telling people you want to go to cosmetology or just hearing your dreams and hopes really inspire me and make me feel thankful to be able to do what I'm doing right now. I know it can be hard for some of you right now with the pressure of college and everything. And I hope that you guys do follow your dreams and that you end up, you know, doing what makes you happy at the end of the day. And I really appreciate the sweet comments. I was looking through them, like showing my mom, like, look at this, it's so awesome. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. So this video, though, I'm going to talk to you all about school, and I chose a Paul Mitchell school to go to. And I loved Paul Mitchell. Let me just tell you, I loved it. I loved that I could wear all black every day because I always wear black. Like this right now is a lot of color for me. Like this shirt, that's a lot of color. Normally I wear all black, so I was cool with that. As I mentioned earlier, I was kind of sick in high school and my attendance was really low. When I graduated high school, I had missed like over 2 years of school. And then I went to college and I was kind of in the habit of not really always going to school. And when I got to Paul Mitchell, I actually received like little awards to get my hair done for free because I had perfect attendance and perfect grades or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'd never do this. So right off the bat, I knew like, I really like this school. And they have a culture there called Be Nice or Else. And it's amazing. And it's kind of, you kind of really grow into it because the first few weeks of school, you know, everybody there is such high energy. They're all like loving each other and writing sweet little notes to each other and stuff like that. And I was kind of like, okay, like, is this fake? It's going to wear off, whatever. But honestly, that culture really stays alive in the school, and I was part of that team, and I really, really loved that culture. Even though, I'm not going to lie to you, I went to school with pretty much all girls, and yeah, there's going to be drama, of course. You just can't, you know, run away from it. I tried to stay away from the drama, of course, it happens, but that culture is around you. And so whether it's, you know, you're playing a game or you just write a little note to somebody on a station, on their station, saying like, hey, you know, have a good day today or whatever, it really means a lot. So that Paul Mitchell culture is kind of what sold me. I really liked that. Also, my school gave me a lot of great opportunities. I got to go meet Win Clayball, which was amazing. You should definitely Google him if you don't know who he is. And we got to go to a trip called Capers, which is like this big Paul Mitchell hair show and classes and everything in Vegas for students. And you have to earn your way there. You have to sell a certain amount of like product bags, and there's a certain amount of availability. But I did that, and I got to go there, and I mean, amazing to see Robert Cromines and Takashi on stage cutting right in front of me. People that I watched on my cutting DVDs like were right in front of me. Angus Mitchell. So that was really cool. I got to do a lot of like outside events. We would always go and do hair and makeup, you know, different places. We'd go to nursing homes, fashion shows. It was a lot of fun. So that's kind of all I really want to say about my specific school. If you live near Paul Mitchell School, definitely check it out. They give you a really nice kit, and the education is fabulous, and you get to do a lot of cool things. I get a lot of questions about makeup in cosmetology school, and I can't speak for every cosmetology school, but it definitely was not the focus of my school. We had makeup class every 2 weeks, but it was kind of basic, and I'm not like talking down about it at all. But if you are really interested in makeup and you want to go to cosmetology school to be a makeup artist, it's not really going to help you too much. At least in my experience, it didn't. But the fact that I already am obsessed with makeup, I had a makeup job, I learned a few things there and kind of put it together. But really makeup wasn't the whole thing. I would say that it helps you grow as an artist, doing the outside events, doing the fashion shows and whatnot. Definitely puts your skill to the drill a lot of times when you're under pressure, you know, get models ready or whatever. But the makeup, it's mainly about hair. I would say that if I didn't have any experience in makeup and I didn't know what I know about makeup going into school, then it probably wouldn't have been the most beneficial thing. And I also want to tell you guys something. I, since 8th grade, really kind of just thought of myself as a makeup artist. I wanted to be a makeup artist. I never knew anything about hair. I didn't know anything about hair. I went to cosmetology school not knowing how to tease hair. I didn't even know the lifting process of making somebody blonde. So I want to encourage you guys, if you don't know anything about hair, you're just kind of interested in it, still go to school. Don't be discouraged, because you're going to find people there that are like amazing at hair and they just get it and they've been doing it since they were 5 years old. But I wasn't that way. I was like, I'm a makeup artist, I'm going to be a makeup artist, I'm just going to cosmetology school because I want that license and I want to be able to do a little bit of hair. Obviously everything's changed now. The first week of school we did updos, and I was like, an updo? Like, to every homecoming and winter formal I wore my hair down because I didn't want it like constricted, and I was like, okay. And I saw girls in my class like whip out these updos that were like amazing and intricate and braids and everything in like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh my god. I seriously went home and cried, and I was like, Mom, I don't know how to do updos, I'm so bad at hair. They were all teasing the hair and making it poofy and I didn't even know what I was doing. Just know that if you don't get it right away, it's okay. I would say that hair doesn't come naturally to me. I have to work at it, and that was something that surprised me because I really thought that, you know, oh, I'd pick up a pair of shears and cutting hair is no big deal. You just kind of comb it down and cut it, and it can't be that hard, but it is so much harder than I thought and ever gave credit to. It's not easy. It looks easy, and a good hairstylist makes it look easy, but it takes a lot of practice, and definitely get discouraged sometimes, but you just have to push through it and really push yourself. And also, like, you don't want it to be easy. I think that the reason why I stuck with it is because it was a challenge for me the whole time. If it was really easy, I would get extremely bored and just be like, whatever, I know how to do hair, I'm bored. But it was a challenge for me, so it was always like, man, I need to figure this out, like I have to figure it out. And you do, and it's cool to see yourself grow. I made a lot of amazing friends, and shout out to all of you guys if you're watching. I never expected to make good friends at hair school. I don't know, we just became so close in such a short amount of time, and I'm thankful for that as well. I really had a good experience. Definitely a lot of funny moments. Throughout high school and middle school, I was kind of known as like the funny girl and kind of slightly loud in class, and I always got like, Mary's a great student but she talks too much on my report card. And then I got sick and I lost a lot of that. I became very shy, very kind of reserved. In hair school, I saw that side of me again, where it was like I was talking to people, I was being funny and slightly annoying in class, and it's like, that's the normal me. I'm normally very bubbly, and it's just good to see like my old self back, where I was very involved in the school. I had my finger in everything at that school. I was on the Be Nice or Else team, but I also did like every other team, every outside event, you know, definitely social, and I loved my school, I loved the people, and I loved what I was doing. And it's like, what a difference that makes. It was like, I finally was back to like the old Mary, the happy Mary. And honestly, feeling that way now, I'm like, I can't imagine doing anything else. I can't imagine being unhappy again with my life, because, I mean, the things I'm doing now are just so much fun. Like, cosmetology school is harder than I thought, but, you know, now that I've graduated, I still don't know everything. I would say I'm least comfortable with cutting, probably. And it takes time. I'm going into a program where I'll be assisting for a year and really sharpening my skills and learning other things, but it takes time with hair, and you have to be patient with it. I think that you shouldn't be scared if you're like, well, I'm interested in hair, but I don't really know a whole lot about it. Like, go to school for that. You don't have to know everything about hair going into school. If you know a lot about hair and you've been doing your friend's hair for homecoming ever since you were, you know, in 9th grade, then go to hair school for sure. But also don't be afraid or intimidated by those people who do know what they're doing. Everybody has a learning curve, and it's just so much fun. I was really sad my graduation date. I shed a few tears, but happy to be done. So thankful for the experience, and thankful to my family for supporting me, and my friends who let me cut their hair for the first time. I really appreciate it, and I'm really thankful that I got the opportunity. See you, and I will see you in part 3, and I'll tell you about my life and what I want to do with it. That'll be interesting. And this is Maisie. She's grown quite a bit since the last time you guys have seen her. I don't cut her hair or color it. This is all natural. Yeah, we're gonna go now. Bye!